What's up guys? Welcome to this channel. My name is Gian and I'm a thrifted fashion enthusiast, and also safe to say I'm a sustainable fashion enthusiast. So I've been doing TikTok thrifted fashion content since last year, and I've decided to cross over to YouTube because I want to show you guys more details and more information on my thrifted finds. I've decided to create this channel because after a while of browsing for sustainable fashion content on YouTube, there hasn't been so much or so many content creators that focus on sustainable fashion. For sure, there are content creators who highlight or feature thrifted content or sustainable fashion content on their channels, but there aren't so many who are dedicated to solely featuring sustainable fashion on their channels. So I hope that I can be one of the first content creators who can actually promote sustainable fashion on a consistent basis. So I hope you support this channel and let's grow together. Let's talk about sustainable fashion. Let's talk about ukay-ukay. Let's talk about thrifting. Anything thrifted fashion, you are all welcome here on this channel. So for this channel's first ever video, I've decided to show you guys and to feature my thrifted bags collection. So these bags are a collection of my thrifting efforts since the last year, and these bags are a mix of stuff that I found in actual or physical thrift stores as well as online thrifting. But I believe most of these bags I found in thrifted stores because I had quite the time last year and this year to go to physical thrift stores. That has been my hobby for quite some time now. So I hope you enjoy my mini collection.
I want to is to be close to you.
Also, just a disclaimer guys, ang aking bag collection is not in any way on the level or at par doon sa mga bag collections ng mga luxury content creators, because obviously one, they are thrifted, and two, I got these bags not because they are from a designer or luxury brand, but because I like their style, I like their functionality, and they relate to my personality or my personal style. So without further ado, let me start this video by showing you my first bag. This one is part of my vintage collection. This is a vintage Bottega Veneta shoulder bag with this metal clasp or closure right here. It has quite a lot of space inside. Although admittedly, hindi ko siya masyadong nagagamit because I've yet to find a good occasion to use this bag. But it's made of the signature Bottega Veneta, yung tinatawag nilang butter leather. I bought this for, I believe, 200 pesos. So, not bad. Although meron na siyang mga signs of use kasi nga it's vintage. But overall, the bag is still in this very good condition. So, I'm not ever letting this go because one thing that I also do with my collection is that I follow the one-in, one-out policy. So, when I get a new bag, I make sure to dispose or let go of another one so that hindi sila nakatambak lang in my closet. So this one has a sentimental value for me. So this is one of the few bags that I believe that are or is never leaving my closet. So this is the first bag. I have a few vintage pieces in my collection, and this one is probably, if not one of my most favorites na bag in my collection. So this is this Gianni Versace pony hair na top handle bag. You can also use this as a shoulder bag like this, pero I like using it as a top handle bag so that I can show yung kanyang pony hair na details sa bag. This one I bought for 40 pesos, I believe, last year. So, super steal. Ito talaga yung one of the few pieces na parang nagkaka-adrenaline rush ka talaga or ang bilis ng heartbeat mo because ini-ignore lang kasi siya ng iba. So, good thing that I was able to find it na medyo sobrang baba na nung presyo niya. So, ayun, this is my second piece and my second vintage bag for my collection.
But I can find the reasons why. You always find a small excuse to leave. What's your excuse to make me cry?
My third vintage piece is actually from this Italian designer named Silviano Biagini. This is a suede cross body bag. And also, what I do when I find these vintage pieces is, especially yung mga hindi gaanong kilalang designers or brands, I actually Google them and look for these pieces in the resale market. So, for this one, medyo mataas pa din yung resale value niya sa mga international second-hand selling platforms like Poshmark, Vestiaire Collective. So, medyo may kamahalan talaga ito siya, even if it's already a second-hand piece. So, average niya is around $150 sa resale market, depende sa style and depende sa design. So, this one is made of pure suede. And what I like about this bag is that, honestly kasi mas preference ko ang shoulder bags over crossbody bags. So this one, fortunately, has a hook sa gilid where I can shorten or it allows me to shorten the chain so that it becomes a shoulder bag. So depende sa length na gusto mo, you can just hook it in one area of the chain. And then, ayan, pwede na siyang maging shoulder bag and you just have to hide the extra chain so that hindi siya distracting or walang nagdadangle. So, ayun, tara. Instant shoulder bag. So, there. The next vintage piece I have is one of the few exceptions. Like, I know I said earlier na mas preference ko ang mga shoulder bags, but this one is part of the exception. This bag is from La Tour Eiffel 1887. It's a really old French bags that makes leather goods like bags, trunks, and whatnot. So, this is a bag from that brand. I found this last 2020 pa, and I love this bag. Although, yun nga, sabi ko, hindi ko masyadong feel or hindi ko preference yung mga crossbody or sling bags. Again, this one is an exception because it's good for an everyday bag. Sobrang spacious niya. Although, maliit siyang tingnan, but don't be deceived by it. As you can see, medyo pabuka kasi yung ilalim niya. Tapos, when you open it, madami siyang compartments. Ayun. And meron siyang extra pocket sa likod. So, yun. It's also classic looking. The shape is really classic. The monogram print is really classic. So, you can never go wrong with classic pieces. And this is an example of it. Story time, I really believe in the saying that if it's for you, it is really for you. And this bag right here is a proof of that. So this is my last and most favorite vintage piece from my bag collection. This is the Vivienne Westwood Or bag in the classic signature Vivienne Westwood na tartan print and the signature Vivienne Westwood emblem. If you're a fan of Vivienne Westwood, you would automatically recognize her signature tartan print. And this one, yun nga, sinasabi ko ni Destiny was that when I came to the store, some guy was actually holding this one. And then when I came, binitawan niya, so nilagay niya na lang doon sa table kung saan andun yung lahat ng bags. And then, right on time, I came and I immediately saw this one and inspected it if it's authentic. So, yun nga, I checked the bag, I checked the tags inside, I checked the stitching, the quality. So, ayun, when I confirmed that it's an authentic Vivienne Westwood, So, hindi ko na siya binitawan. So, after a few minutes, siguro mga 30 minutes, this guy, yung previously may hawak nito, kept following me. Tapos sabi niya, ay, kuya, ako yung nakahanap ng bag na yan. Akin yan. Sabi ko, ha? Ano ka, hello? Binitawan mo na, tapos ngayon may nakahawak ng iba. Tapos tsaka mo kukunin kasi alam mo authentic. So, ayun. So, sorry na lang sa'yo. Pero this bag was really meant to be in my hands. And it's meant to be shown to you guys. So, alam niyo ba, nahanap ko lang siya or nabili ko lang siya ng 40 pesos. So, jackpot, diba? So, yun. Destiny talaga na mapunta sa akin itong Vivienne Westwood or bag na to. We're done with my vintage pieces, so let's now proceed to my more recent ones. Although hindi na din sila ganun ka new season or bago, pero they're not considered pa as vintage because they are less than 10 years old. So starting off with this Cynthia Rowley. Cynthia Rowley is an American fashion designer, and this bag is called the Tabitha Saddle Bag. So I found this last year also for 200 pesos, I believe. So, sobrang ganda niya. Although, medyo may mga, ano na siya, may mga leather marks or push marks na siya. Pero I don't mind. Sobrang ganda kasi ng shape niya and yung gold hardware and studs. Sobrang attractive niya. So, I was able to use this bag only once pa lang when I went to Cebu Yacht Club. And this was the perfect bag for it. So, isa din yun, if you have a bag that is, yung style niya is not for everyday, make sure that you have bags that are for special occasions. So, this is one of my bags that I consider that are for only for special occasions. So, it actually has this strap right here. So, ito siya. But if you prefer using it as a clutch, pwede din naman. So, although yun nga lang, hindi kasi detachable or removable yung kanyang strap. So, you can also wear it like this, crossbody. Pero yun nga, hindi ako masyadong fond of crossbody bags except for a few pieces. So, ayun. The way I carried it actually was in a top handle way. So, pinold ko lang siya at the center. Ayun. Like that. So, ganon. Ganito ko lang siya hinawakan nung ginamit ko siya. Ayun. Ang ganda, di ba? And I also love the classic color combined with also classic gold hardware. You can never go wrong with black and gold combination. So the next bag that we have is from German designer Helmut Lang. This is called the Knave Hobo Suede bag. This is actually expandable. This is what I like most about this bag. So if medyo marami kang dala, pwede mo siyang i-open and the bag actually expands. So meron siyang dalawang zipper sa gilid. Ayan. Sobrang classic ng color, sobrang chic, sobrang stylish, and yung handle niya is parang naka-woven na suede. Although, I have to admit, medyo masakit nga lang siya. If medyo mabigat, excuse me, medyo mabigat yung laman ng bag. Pero this is so chic, so classic, sobrang ganda. And alam niyo ba, believe me or not, I actually found two of these. One is actually there hanging, so hindi ko na siya nilabas kasi ito na lang yung ipapakita ko. But I actually have two of these. And what's nice about it is that yung isa was actually a smaller size, and this one is the more the bigger one or the larger one. So there. It's from one of the designers who I really like and who I really look up to in terms of his work, his aesthetic. So he is Yuji Yamamoto, and I have this piece from his diffusion line called Satsni Isaps. So this bag right here is very utilitarian, which I like kasi aside from yung mga baguettes or shoulder bags or tote bags, I also like bags that are utilitarian for everyday use. This one is made of suede, a combination of suede and then leather panels, and then yung likod niya is actually canvas. So it's a full string. Meron siyang strings dito sa gilid that you can loosen up to open the bag. So, ayun, I'm really happy. Although, meron namang madaming sacks or sacks na pieces like sa carousel, pero sobrang dalang niya kasi sa ukay or sa thrift. So, ayun, I'm really, really happy about this bag. In fact, sobrang bagay niya sa outfit ko today. Sobrang utilitarian, but still really chic and really stylish and functional.
That rage inside and oh, he don't even know. Babe, how can you be so blind?
Alright, next piece that we have is a shoulder bag or hobo. I don't know if it's called a hobo or a baguette. I think it's between the two. This one is from Lancel, Paris. It's actually a brand that has been around since the 1800s. So, hindi naman parang heritage brand na talaga si Lancel. Although it's not quite popular, especially sa Asia, but it's quite popular in Europe. So, I really love the contrast nung canvas and nung leather and then this silver buckle right here. Sobrang chic lang, sobrang ganda. Tapos, medyo spacious din siya. So, you can actually fit quite a lot of stuff in here. So, ito yung loob niya. There. This one also, I was able to finally use in my last trip, which was in Cebu. So, finally, nagamit ko na din siya along with my Cynthia Rowley na Tabitha saddle bag. So, yun. The next bag that I'm going to show you is one of my prettiest bags that I have, and I'm really, really happy that I was able to find this one last year. So this is the Nicole studded leather bag from the brand called Anna Virginie. In fact, the website still has this available, and this bag retails for 11,000 pesos or $100 plus. So, ayun. This is made of Saffiano leather. And yun talaga, hindi ko alam bakit yung ibang tao, ini-ignore nila yung mga bags. Kasi when I came to the store noong the day na nahanap ko siya, walang pumapansin dito. Maybe because also, natanggal kasi yung isang part ng handle niya. Kaya feeling ng iba sira. So, hindi na worth it bilhin. And ako naman, when I feel and I see a bag that na maganda yung quality, tapos feeling ko it's from a designer or luxury brand, kinukuha ko siya kaagad and I search sa Google. So I was able to find out also during that same moment na this is from a luxury or designer brand. So ayun, sobrang jackpot, sobrang swerte. Ang ganda pa ng condition. Kaya hindi ko din siya masyadong nagagamit, but I don't mind, I don't care. This is very good as a display piece even. So naka-display siya, in fact, dito sa aking shelf in my wardrobe area. So ayun, ang ganda lang. I even bought a matching blazer for this. So hopefully magkaroon ako ng event sa awa ng Diyos where I'm allowed to wear whatever I want. I will probably use this and the matching blazer that I got. Next bag that we have is from the contemporary luxury British brand called All Saints. It's this bag called the Cooper East-West tote bag. This is made of suede and it has these leather handles and strap. So, sobrang chic lang niya. Again, I'm really drawn or attracted to bags that are yung marang chic but utilitarian and functional still. So, this is a classic example of it. Pwede siyang gawing everyday bag but still really, really stylish. So, you can use this as a shoulder bag and you can also opt to use yung longer strap niya as a sling bag or a crossbody bag. I really, really love this one. So classic, so edgy, so utilitarian, but yet still so stylish.
'Cause I know it will be hard.
That I'm gonna show you is probably my most favorite in my bag collection. It's the Tod's de-styling Bauletto bag. This is in the size medium. I really love the color. So classic, so versatile. Sobrang ganda. I think this was the Tod's it bag for 2019. So many celebrities are seen or have been seen using this bag, and with this classic shape, with this classic style, it will, never go out of style. Pwede mo siyang gamitin in any season, anywhere, kahit saang lakad. Sobrang classic talaga ng shape and color niya. So, again, like I said kanina, you can never go wrong with classic pieces. And I even got a matching bag charm for it na medyo same ng color ng bag. So, ayun, sobrang love ko talaga itong Tod's bag na to. I have quite a few pieces na from Tod's, but unfortunately, binenta or nilet go ko na sila, and this is the only Tod's piece that I have in my bag collection. We are now down to our last few pieces, and the next two bags that I'm going to show you is from the same designer, and it's Alexander Wang. So now, before I start showing you these bags, these are not actually the first Alexander Wang pieces that I found. If I remember correctly, ang pinaka-first Alexander Wang bag na nahanap ko was a backpack. Pero in-ignore ko siya, hindi ko siya kinuha because that was the time when Alexander Wang got involved in a scandal where he was exposed to be taking advantage of models and other people. So, yun, parang medyo na-turn off ako kay Alexander Wang. And however, I remember yung saying na we should separate the art from the artist. So, meaning regardless of kung anong scandal yung na-involved si Alexander Wang, I should appreciate yung kanyang mga gawa or yung kanyang mga design. So, ayun. So, when I saw this bag that I'm going to show you, immediately kinuha ko na siya kasi nga medyo may pagsisisi ako doon sa part na hindi ko kinuha yung Alexander Wang na backpack. So, ito yung second Alexander Wang piece that I found. It's the Marion bag in this cracked leather. Ayun. If you think na yung leather niya isira niya, actually this is intentional. Ganito talaga siya, yung cracked leather. That was because there was also a time na parang medyo humina yung mga designer bags kasi nga they're high maintenance because of the leather and stuff. So a few designers, including Alexander Wang, thought of a way of releasing designer bags or luxury bags that are low maintenance. Kaya they came up with the idea of the cracked leather so that hindi na masyadong conscious yung mga consumers as to the maintenance of their bags. So, fortunately, I was able to find this Marion bag in medium size last year also. And what I like about this one is yung inner pocket or pouch niya is actually detachable. So, pwede mo siyang i-attach ulit dito. Ayan. Tapos, magsasara lang tong zipper. So, naka-attach na siya ulit. This also comes with strap. Although, hindi na ito yung original strap niya. This is a replacement na lang. But, I didn't mind kasi nga I prefer top handle bags as well. So, ayun. Ang problem lang nito is medyo nag-loosen up na yung kanyang lock dito. So, when I carry it this way, parang humihiwalay siya dito. So, gumaganon. So, I had to find or think of a way to fix this. So, if you have suggestions, please feel free to comment as to how I can fix yung kanyang lock issue. Kaya hindi ko na din siya masyadong nagagamit because of that concern. So, yun. But still, this is a really, really nice bag. And then, sobrang edgy nung metal edges niya. And because that's Alexander Wang's aesthetic, he is more on streetwear aesthetic or yung mga edgy design. So, Alexander Wang is known for that. And this is a classic example of his design.
I am a woman. Not here to
The next Alexander Wang piece is one of my more recent ukay finds. This one I found December, ang OA ng December, December of last year. So, eto siya. This is the Alexander Wang Jane shoulder bag in this really, really beautiful and soft na calfskin or lambskin leather. Ayun, sobrang ganda. And again, gaya ng sinabi ko kanina, and siguro na-notice niyo na din right now, Alexander Wang's aesthetic or design is more on the edgier side, as you can see from this bag right here. Although medyo complicated siyang tingnan, it's quite simple. Ito yung pinaka-compartment niya, this one. So, nasa ibabaw. So, you can just open it like this. So, meron siyang extra zippered pocket sa loob and then maluwang na space inside. And then, meron siyang side pockets sa gilid. So, don't be deceived by the extra zippers. Meron lang siyang 3 main compartments. So, ito yung other 2 compartments. May mga zippered compartments. Tapos, you are supposed to wear it this way. Ayun. I think this is the large size, although I would have preferred the smaller or the medium size. Pero who am I to pass on this, diba?
made up my mind. I'm through feeling scared. I'm leaving all that behind. So I'm gonna let it shine on you.
We're down to our last 3 bags, and the 2 of them is from the contemporary Italian luxury brand called Zanelato Postina. This is called the Everyday Tote Bag. One in this beautiful beige color in large size, and the other one is this small in the black and silver hardware. Although this one, medyo umiral yung aking kabubukan, kaya nasira or I ruined the turn lock. Pero I think there's still a way to fix this. So, ayun. I prefer this one kasi it's smaller. Medyo mas bagay siya sa frame ko. And yung color niya is more classic. And then, this one still comes with the long strap. So, that's an extra. That's a bonus. Kasi the other one kasi wala na yung strap niya when I found it. But this one still, I really love this one also kasi nga it's a good everyday bag. Although yung size niya nga is medyo hindi bagay sa frame ko. As you can see, let's do a comparison side by side with my frame. So, medyo malaki talaga siya. Pero, gusto ko siya for days na medyo marami akong dala when I need to bring my laptop and some other few stuff.
I'm gonna let it shine on you. Shine on you.
And then the last bag that I'm going to show you is probably one of the highest valued bags that I have. Although, alam ko na hindi na ito yung exact same value because nga thrifted na siya. Pero yung retail price niya, really, believe me or not, is above 100,000 pesos. So, ito yung bag na sinasabi ko. It's the Alaya na smooth leather tote. Alam ko hindi na to nire-release ng Maison Alaya. They're releasing the more current designs, which is yung mga laser cut or perforated, but still the same shape. Alam ko lang, hindi na nila nire-release yung ganitong plain na classic leather. So, I was really, really in shock when I found this bag. Kasi nga, who would let go or who would throw away an Alaya bag, right? Pagtingin mo pa lang, alam mo talagang authentic or legit. Kasi nga, yung interior lining niya is made of this signature Alaya na super soft leather. And then, meron siyang label. I think, makikita niyo ba? But anyways, so, ayun, sobrang ganda ng kulay, sobrang ganda ng shape, sobrang ganda pa ng condition. Ewan ko, baka, hindi ko alam anong nangyari sa previous owner. But, I don't care. As long as nandito na siya, this is probably my most valuable or yung pinaka-jackpot talaga na nahanap ko sa ukay. So, ito yun. It actually has a snap button closure. So, you can actually change the shape or expand the bag into a larger one. Ayun. Pero, mas prefer ko yung ganitong shape niya kasi mas magandang tingnan. Mas classic siya tingnan. So, there. Tapos meron pa siyang mirror, ito. Tapos sa likod, ayun, meron siyang label na Alaya. There. So there we have it, guys. Thank you so much for watching my thrifted bags collection. I hope na enjoy nyo ang aking ukay-ukay na bags collection. And I hope may natutunan kayo kahit konti. And I hope you support this channel like you do sa aking TikTok page. So there you have it. Thank you so much for watching. And please comment below kung anong collection ang next na sunod niyong i-feature or ipakita ko dito sa aking channel. Thank you so much, guys!